Okay, folks, we are connecting. We're trying to connect, and let's go here. This one is trying to connect as well. November 4th, 2017. Looks like we're coming live here. There we go, we're live here. And we have the option, I'll just go to Keithy here, because we don't look at this bloke here. Now, something's not quite right, but we're working on that. Should be going to live there. We've got that there. Not quite sure why we're not live there. We'll go to YouTube. We're live there. G'day folks, how you going? All very, very good. Got live chat happening. So if you can see me on YouTube, just give us a quick thumbs up or a quick comment. And I'll just dive back to here to see if we can, not quite sure why we're not. Don't put third party efforts, so good. Online. That's great. So why isn't this? Oh, here we go. Finally. Okay. We're now live. All right. Awesome. We'll just go to Facebook quickly and see if we can refresh. And then that way, technology. Don't you love technology? It's a Saturday night, 20 to 10. Just not long in after having a good dinner. Just want to check that I'm checking all my... Oh, here we go. Awesome. So I'm live there, and just give us a shout if you're watching, either on... that's shocking, isn't it? On YouTube there. I'm looking at two screens here, so what I want to do is actually introduce a couple of other screens, and obviously in the background, Swiss Gold Global. That's my #1 program, and what it's been doing is just in the background, just paying out part-time passive income steadily for 163 days. 163 days where somebody has been doing some Bitcoin mining for me, someone's been doing some Ethereum mining for me, someone's been doing some now they're doing Zcash mining, they're also doing Monero, which is Spanish for money, apparently. It sounds like it. Monero. So that's all well and good. Someone's doing it for me. So what does that mean? That means that, g'day James, how you going, mate? That means with part-time passive income, all the pressure's off. All the pressure's off as far as what you have to do on a daily basis. And you have to do what on a daily basis? Anyone want to type that in? There's one word with mining. What is the word associated with mining? James, you might know. This is people watching on YouTube. What is the word that you associate that you have to do with mining? Has anyone got something that they can forward? I'll give you another 10 seconds because it starts with an N. Does that give anyone any clue? All right, the word is nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's what you have to do with Bitcoin mining, Ethereum mining, Dashcoin, Litecoin, Zcash or Monero. They're the 6 types of products that you can mine with Swiss Gold Global through Genesis Mining. Nothing. You don't have to do anything. Buy the contracts and start talking to people about how they can benefit from part-time passive income. Facebook has exploded in the last, I would say, 3 to 4 months. once Bitcoin is on this massive upward spiral, we'll just go to coincap.eu. It's $7,079. It's dropped 3% in the last 24 hours. I go to my XE app, which I always go to. I'll show you guys that. There's the camera there. And what's the price in Australian dollars? 9,328. So a lot of people who are watching this would associate Bitcoin with Australian dollars. I spoke to a guy tonight. He's been looking at Bitcoin. He's been talked to Bitcoin about by his friends who say, get into this program, get into this program, get into this program. And he said, well, all I'm really interested in is I run a business, a roofing business. So he's in the physical trades. And he said, all I want to do is really try and learn how to make a bit of money from Bitcoin, just passively. I don't have to do much. And I said, well, you've got three options. And everybody knows these three options. But unfortunately, not everybody knows how to go about it. So they're buy Bitcoin and hold it, buy Bitcoin and trade it, and buy Bitcoin, throw it in your local currency, and then go ahead and buy mining contracts with Bitcoin. And you have the ability with most companies, definitely with Swiss Gold Global, to buy either the 6 different coins and then get paid in Bitcoin. So if people actually want to earn Bitcoin, then they can earn that now by buying Monero, Litecoin, Dashcoin, Zcash, Ethereum or Bitcoin, and get paid in Bitcoin for all those when they're available. So if people are looking specifically for Bitcoin, then you can go ahead with Swiss Gold Global and just buy any of those contracts and then choose to be paid in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's going to continue its rise. It's risen dramatically over the last, nothing, yeah. Well done, James. Nothing, 100% passive. It's armchair earning. I guess I could phrase that, armchair earning, because that's what you're doing. You're basically sitting in an armchair and just watching the emails come in. I get an email every day from my provider, which is CoinJar. You have earned Bitcoin and blah, 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 blah. It's just every day without fail, wherever I am. And as you know, in this day and age, you can run your business from a smartphone. I can log into my account. I can log into my Bitcoin account. Very soon I'll have a Swiss Gold Global app here. I can run my whole business from there. I can log in via the internet and run the business, but then there'll be an app shortly is about to come live, and then it'll give me more time to spend with my 2 dogs down there who are just play fighting at the moment, and do the things I want to do, and that's enjoy life, but have an income. And the reason being, I can't do anything without money. Can you do anything without money? You can't buy food. You can't put a roof over your head. You can't clothe yourself. You can't drive around your vehicle without petrol that you have to pay for with money. So therefore, money is a requirement in our day and age. Now, in 50 years' time from now, not sure what they're going to be using for money. Will it be Bitcoin and then a few other things that'll be in the cryptocurrency space, or will they have certain chips under your skin that you just scan yourself and you get debited for whatever it is? Don't know what's going to happen in 50 years. Just imagine what's happened in the last 20 years that we've been on the planet. 2017, 2007, 1997. What was happening in 1997, 20 years ago? If you can think back that far, if you can remember, then it's an amazing journey of what was going on 20 years ago. So if we go forward another 20 years, it's just the technology we're involved in, and we're involved right up to our armpits now with Bitcoin technology, and all these type of things that we have are just aiding our ability to earn money, albeit digitally, because I don't particularly want to do a physical job. I've just come in for some dinner, now 10 to 10 on a Saturday night. I'm going to go upstairs and watch a movie and relax, knowing that in the background there's something ticking over paying me every day in one of these things up here. one of these contracts, Bitcoin. I'm getting paid in Bitcoin, but then what I want to do after I have enough Bitcoin coming in, I want to buy some of this gold and silver. All of these are now for daily income targets. Buy some Bitcoin mining contracts when they come back in about 3 or 4 weeks. Buy some Dashcoin when they come up. Buy more Ethereum, which I have. Buy Litecoin when they come back. Buy Zcash now. Buy Monero Cash. Get paid in Bitcoin, and then start buying gold and silver and store that as wealth. So I have a plan, and it's a slow plan. And interestingly, a lot of people I speak to are after that slow plan. They are talking about what they're going to do in life. There's no comments here. I just want to check on this. G'day guys, how you going on YouTube? Not everyone's got $20,000 to throw into a business, or 50,000 or 100,000. There are definitely people out there who have that type of money. Now, where they've got it from, they've either inherited, grown a massive business, and then have money to actually, what they call, play with. I want to put it into something, meaning they have money in the bank and they're not really happy with what the bank can offer them, and that might be 3% or 4% a year return on their money. Some people don't want to go into mining because they don't see the return quick enough. They'd rather maybe put it straight into Bitcoin, just leave it there and hope Bitcoin goes from, what is it, 9,000 Australian dollars to 18 to 20,000 Australian dollars in 12 months and double their money. So they put 50,000 in, then they'll be able to draw out 100,000 after a year. Some people want to do that. Unfortunately, at this stage, I will get there, but not this stage. I'm not in that boat. So I choose to do the mining side. I could put weekly money into my CoinJar account in Australia, and then just leave build the Bitcoin, and that could be a plan for some people. That, you know, here's my my local provider. They're a company called CoinJar, right? Is this the Sydney Harbour Bridge? CoinJar. So people could actually, with CoinJar as a Bitcoin exchange, they buy and sell Bitcoin here in Australia. You could actually set up a direct debit from your savings account in your traditional bank with your local currency, and then in Australia you could put Australian dollars into CoinJar every week, like a savings plan. Like you might put $40 in a week, or $30 in a week, or $20, or like you'd normally do for saving for something. Now, why would you do that for a Bitcoin account? Why would you do that? Well, the reason's pretty obvious, isn't it? It's 7,130. Now, last week it was 6,000. 2 months ago it was 5,000, 4,000. Bitcoin is accelerating at a great rate of knots. There's only 16.6 million Bitcoins in available. They're circulating at the moment out of 21 million. Everyone knows that's going to slowly slow down until they hit the 21 millionth coin in 123 years from now, in 2140. It's all planned. It's very well planned out. So why not become a saver in Bitcoin? So people with $20, $30 could do that and just sit it in Bitcoin there. That's one option, just to, over 12 months, put $30 a week into CoinJar and just leave it there, and hopefully the price goes up and you might be able to add some more money to your account, and then end of the year take it out. That's one way, definitely one way. The second way is to trade, to go to Bittrex it is, and just sort of trade on here, on this site, Bittrex, and then, but you've got to put in hours of, should I buy, should I sell, buy low, sell high, when should I do it, should I get up in the morning to check, should I preset it to certain percentage below where it is at the moment. You've got to be constantly on the case, and that does work for some people. I know some people who make a couple of grand a month doing that, but they have to put a lot of hours in as well as a regular job, because they're not in a position, they're not earning $100,000 a year to just say, I'll start playing. So that's your second option. And then your third option is just to join a company like Swiss Gold Global, or many other mining type related companies out there who have mining packages. and then just buy contracts. And they're at $30 or $40 or $50, depending on what coin you're buying. And they passively pay you every day without doing anything. So you've got the three options. And why not do one or two or maybe do three? Do all of them. And that's an option that people could do, is, you know, all three at any one given time, or one at a time, or one and then build and get another one, and then build and get another one. It's pretty crazy that the options we have. And what are they? All passive. They're all on the internet. There's no physical lifting of boxes needed, and that's the thing I like about working on the internet, especially at my age, 59, that I can just really find and make a living with just flexing my finger on the mouse here. This mouse here has the potential to make you Liverpool red if you're a footballer, to make you hundreds of thousands of dollars, one little mouse like that. Have you ever thought about that? Where you click, where you put the mouse and where you click and say, yes, I'll buy, yes, I'll join, is all determined on what you make that decision with this mouse here. This little mouse can earn you hundreds of thousands of dollars in your local currency. So it enjoys your life and your friends and your family. You can make them enjoy have a better life because of your decisions with the mouse. Click, click. Now, not much physical energy needed to click the mouse, but the knowledge is what you need up here. And there's so many jumping into other programs that they really don't know what they are. They're sort of jumping on the back of what they've seen, and it's advertising. It's just pure advertising, and that it really does work because people post different things in social media, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, all the different channels and platforms, and people do join. They do go for it, and then end up with egg in your face. But I guess in some respects you have to go through that particular situation to get to where you are now. Now, James, you're in. If you're still watching, you're still in the UK. Beautiful weather over there at the moment. I think it's November, coming into Christmas time. You'll be freezing your butt off, mate. It was 32 degrees here in Brisbane, and it's spring. We haven't even hit summer yet, so I guess maybe the attitude out here is so hot, just relax, click the mouse and make some money, and don't have to work that hard, which is, I guess, the Australian way, that you work as little as possible for the most gain. So I guess the mindset is to find something and really ferret out and try to get the best possible advantage of working smart but not hard. That's a very, very good terminology that I've come across many times. So yeah, Swiss Gold, Bittrex. The Ethereum seems to be slowing down a bit. Where's the price on Ethereum? It's 301. It got up to 345 a week and a half ago. Bit disappointed it's dropped down again. Has already hit 395. So really want this to kick on to 350, 360, 380, 400, and then kick on to 500. That'd be awesome. So the other options that I've been told are paying well are Monero with Swiss Gold Global, and the other one Zcash. 227 for Zcash, and Monero's 85. But the return for the mining side, my sponsor in the UK has just told me that they are good value through Swiss Gold Global, through the mining contracts. Now here's the back end of Swiss Gold Global. Gold and silver have been going for 2008. You can't go wrong there. Hundreds of thousands of customers already, with a 9-year-old company. Now Bill Rail, the owner of the company, started with Bitcoin and altcoins 1 year ago. And then on top of that, for $50 a month, you build a massive business if you want to with the affiliate program. And then you got access to the Gold Academy, which is how to run businesses online successfully from $1 million earners. So this is why I like this program, because there are options. You can just become a free customer. Where's the join now button? Open a free account. So you can just click here, as simple as this, and then just open a free account for nothing. And then you can buy gold and silver if you want to. You can buy crypto mining and get paid daily. And if you want to buy gold and silver, it's wholesale plus 2.97%. It's 100 or 99.99% pure Argo Horias gold and silver from the Swiss refiners. They're very, very high quality. And then you get physical delivery later on if you want. and when you sign up, you just go through and sign up, and there you go. If you want to go with the affiliate, you can become a affiliate with a $50 a month, $249, which give you some gold or silver, some Ethereum mining, and $50 a month. We can go to the gold package, which I did. I got $150 worth of silver. I got Bitcoin when that was available. And then my 50 a month is tied up there. You can go 3,000 to 5,000. But if you just want to go on the crypto side, crypto mining package, just go $170 and $50 a month for the mining package, and you get 1,000 kilohertz. Not kilohertz. It's kilo. It's not kilowatt. It's kilo something or other mining daily power per second yep. And then if you want to go the whole package of 3,000, which includes your 12 months of $50, you get 50,000 kilohash per second there of mining to start. So you got quite a few options if you want to go into the affiliate side. So you have options, which is the best thing. You've got great options. G'day Keithy again. It's dropping to 1 tonight. It's dropping to -1. Mate, unbelievable, James. 11 degrees Celsius. Ridiculous, mate. The last time I was in 11 degrees Celsius when I lived in New Zealand 30 years ago. That's why I came to live in Australia, Queensland, because the weather really has an effect on your body, I reckon. I'm all out and about 15, 16 hours of the day, walking my dogs, going for coffee, outdoors, looking for outdoor cafes to sit and breathe in the fresh air. Go to the beach. Even in the middle of winter, you go to the beach because the temperature is all 22, 23, 24 degrees. It's just magnificent. And it does have an effect on your attitude. And I have lived in London because my sister's still there. I lived there for 6 months. I lived in the United States for a year. And I travel around Europe for a couple of months. I've experienced most of the continents. I've been to Asia as well. I haven't been to South Africa, and I've been to Mexico, which is like Central America, I guess. Haven't been to South America. So I've experienced cultures sort of most of the places and the weather. And I guess Australia being a big, massive island, it's great to be in this type of environment because everyone's so relaxed, especially in Queensland because it does get quite warm, so people are quite relaxed. Now, if anyone's watching and got any questions they want to fire at me, that's half the point of me coming on these lives, to answer questions of what you may have, whether it be about your Bitcoin wallet, what's the best strategy, whether it be about trading, with Bittrex or Polynex or one of those, or whether it be about mining. Why would you go to mining? And that's the thing that people ask you, which one of the three would you suggest? So we've got products and pricing here. So just join a free account, buy a couple of contracts, test it out and see if it works, see if you're getting paid every day, and there you go. As opposed to what is happening at Luxor last night with some of the people that are posting on my wall. There's just a million different buy this, go to this, do this. It's all sorts of stuff that people are trying to get people involved in. It's quite amazing what's actually happening at the moment. So looks as though there's no questions. Everyone's happy just to chill out on a Saturday wherever you are. If you're like James, it'll be probably 10 p.m. here, so it's about midday there, or midday or 11 o'clock in the morning. So your day's just starting. Mine's going to watch a movie in a minute. Just chill out, knowing that when I wake up in the morning, I'll get another email from Swiss Gold Global saying you've earned other Bitcoin, more Bitcoin added to the total. And I'll wake up in the morning, no doubt, and Bitcoin will have been up from 71.33, maybe get to 7,500. there might be a big jump, go to 8 grand, 9 grand, maybe a dip before Christmas, and then hit $10,000. And the one thing I'll just finish on is that the two people I spoke to tonight regarding Bitcoin were a little bit confused about Bitcoin being $7,134, that I can't afford to buy a Bitcoin. I don't have 7,000 or 9,800 Australian dollars to buy a Bitcoin. They didn't understand that Bitcoin has 8 zeros after it, after the decimal point. So 1.000000000, 8 zeros. So you could buy a trusty calculator from your local newsagent or department store. That might be $3. So that would cost you 0.0000124 of a Bitcoin for $3 calculator. So in 3 or 4 years in Australia, I'll be using my phone with my QR code, and I'll go my groceries and I'll just pay for everything with Bitcoin straight out of my CoinJar account via my QR code. There won't be any need for plastic cards to pay for anything. It'll all just be through QR codes, bang. And that's the technology that's here now and is used by a lot of people. So CoinJar is one of the wallets I have. I have another 3 others, and as I collect more and more Bitcoin, then I'll spread that out amongst different wallets. And also have a hard wallet. I think I've got it here. Just check in my... You should all start planning on getting one of these. It's a Ledger Nano, but it's not the S model. It has the... I've lost it. Oh my God, all my Bitcoins are gone. It's here somewhere. It's locked away safely. It's in my desk somewhere. But I have a Ledger hard cold storage wallet. Just slot that in there. So I will be using that to store Bitcoins when I get to 10 and 15 and 20 and 30, 40 Bitcoins as I go along, which would be pretty funny. No questions in Facebook, so in YouTube. So looks like thanks to your feedback, James, as always. Now, if you're in the UK and you're a friend of James, just get back with him and ask him all sorts of questions about Bitcoin and Bitcoin mining and Bitcoin holding. If you're a friend of mine, just drop me a message in private message or send me a friend request if you just logged in, because my profile's public, because I treat this as a business page. That's the other thing. You see a lot of people send you friend requests, but you go to click on look at their profile, it's so-and-so will show you blah blah sent after you send a friend request or after you're accepted. So they don't make their profile public even though they want to be involved in online businesses, which is a bit strange. And they have a cartoon of as a profile photo up here. It might be a flower or a dagger through a heart or something, and then this is something else. People don't show their face for whatever reason, which means, I guess, they're not really serious as a marketer to grow a business in the marketing side. Maybe they just wanted to build Bitcoin themselves and do nothing with teams, so that's why they prefer to remain anonymous on Facebook and various other places, especially YouTube. All the profiles you see, no one's face on them. They're just some crazy image. So I don't know why that is. And those people, they don't upload videos themselves. They just comment on people's videos and put their link onto your comments, not knowing that they have to go through you as a censor first before they go public. So they're not quite up there with the brain department. A lot of people online, they're a little bit lacking in that department. So that's all good. Hopefully you've gained a little bit of insight to what's happening today, Saturday the 4th of November, 71.37. Who would have thought that 2 months ago? Not many people. So make sure, if you're interested, get involved with Swiss Gold Global, become a free account holder, open yourself somewhere in the world. I use CoinJar in Australia, and then get involved. Just buy a few contracts and just start. That's all you got to do. Start with a $30 or $40 contract and just get paid every day and see how the system works. And then talk to people about how you're getting paid passively part-time, and they will get interested, because this word here, Bitcoin, is exciting everybody. Everybody's getting excited about that word, but most people don't know what it means yet. But they sure enough will once mainstream media starts kicking off, and there's Bitcoin shows and money shows start talking about Bitcoin, as opposed to buying real estate, buying this, having a better return in Bitcoin than a shorter and better return in Bitcoin than outlaying hundreds of thousands of dollars in property. Even though that is a good investment if you've got the money to outlay for property, if you want the quicker returns of Bitcoin going up, doubling in 18 months, then, you know, 100,000 becomes 200,000, and you just pay for stuff cash, buy a house with cash. So that's why people are coming into Bitcoin. People with a lot of money are coming in to make that quick gain. Now, people like me don't have the big money yet, so I choose the mining side. That's as simple as it is. All right, folks, have a great weekend. What's left of Sunday is going to be a great day. G'day, Donna, how you going? Thanks for the like. It's a fun world we live in, and it hasn't stopped for me. It's not going to stop for you. Tomorrow's another day. You just got to keep your chin up, keep moving forward, and everything will happen if you keep moving forward. And that's about it. Opportunities will come along, but there are opportunities around you now, and the BTC, Ethereum, the top 5 or 6 coins that Swiss Gold Global has are picked by our partner Genesis Mining to be the better performing coins. They're all in the top 15 or top 14 now, actually. Top 14, so that's awesome news. So it's very good place that we're in at the moment. I feel good and secure with Swiss Gold Global at the moment. That's the great thing about what's happening at the moment. Now, the other thing is, in Monday night, I've just confirmed today that the owner, Bill Rowell, will be on my Monday night hangout at 7 p.m. Brisbane time, which will be 9 a.m. London time, and Claudia Eifert. Bill will be in Dubai because he's a gold seller in Dubai, and a registered gold seller in Dubai. And Claudia, she's back in Germany, so both of them will be on my live hangout on Monday night at 7 p.m. Now, if you have any questions that you'd like me to ask them, do that now. Send me some questions now that you'd like to ask Bill and Claudia. I will be asking them some curly questions on Monday night. So that's the great thing about the owner, Bill and Claudia, our #1 affiliate, that they'll stand up, they'll answer all questions asked, and they just have the members at heart. They want to grow the business and make sure that everyone is successful in Swiss Gold Global. That's why I love the company so much. Okay, guys, have a great Sunday, and I'll see you on Monday night. Have a good one,